moving with the self, the saga of the soul. And we are now crossing the Shabda Maharanya. That is a huge forest of words. That is the philosophy, the 6 systems of Indian philosophy. We have already started some of the philosophy which is known as the heterodox philosophy, those who do not believe the Veda, so heterodox. And now we are studying orthodox, those who are believing the Veda. We have already completed the Nyaya, and now today we will study Vaisheshika. So Nyaya and Vaisheshika, there. Today I am coming from a twin city in Minnesota. So that twin city they call, this is like twin philosophy. The Nyaya and Vaisheshika, almost same, but there are some differences. But before that, as usual, let us chant from this Veda. Om Bang Me Manasi Pratisthita. May my speech be fixed in the mind. Mano me Vachi Pratishtitam. May my mind be fixed in the speech. Aviravirima Edhi Vedasyama Anisthaha. O Atman, do thou manifest thyself unto me. May my mind and speech be fit to reveal the knowledge. Now, some pratigya, some oath they are taking. Ritam vadeshyami. The right will I speak. Satyam vadeshyami. Truth I will speak. Tanmam abhatu. May Brahman protect me. Tad bhaktaram abhatu. May Brahman protect the preceptor, the teacher. Om Shanti. 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 This the last time also I told, this is the very basic of spirituality. Yesterday I gave the retreat, the spirituality, what are the foundations of spirituality, how we can gain spirituality. Almost all people, they are attending different type of lectures, reading books. For what? Sometimes they say for religion, or sometimes spirituality. And this is the basis of spirituality, that whatever I think, I speak, and whatever I speak, that I think. So this is very, very important. That's why they say, Om Bang me manasi pratisthita, mano me vachi pratishtitam. These are the two, and then we come to this philosophy. Here in this philosophy, Vaisheshika Dharma, 200 years before the Christ, that is 2nd century BC, a famous thinker, his name is Uluka, founded the Vaisheshika philosophy. This Uluka was very austere person. He used to survive just by collecting the broken grains from the field. The people, after when they have taken out all the grains, some broken grains he used to collect, and that he used to eat. So kana, broken food, that particle is called kana in Sanskrit. So kanad, and then other means food. So one who is surviving on the broken grain food. So Kannada. This is one type of explanation, because this Uluka is also known as Kannada, the founder of Vaisheshika philosophy. It is based on the atom. That is very surprising. 200 years before the Christ, now he was talking about the atom. And atom is the basis of the Vaisheshika dharma. He told all material you can break, and ultimately you can go to the last part of it, that's called atom. Of course, nowadays it has no connection, of course. They say the atom also can be broken to proton, neutron, electron, and so many other things. But this Kannada is the last and the basis of everything, and it's called Paramanu, the atom. The founder therefore became famous as Kannada, as because he was speaking about the minutest particle from which everything has come, so he was known as Kannada, and the philosophy that he founded became Vaisheshika, very special. Vaisheshika Sutras, you know, the Sutra means these philosophers, they do not like to tell everything. Whatever they have thought, they give in 1 or 2 lines. That's called Sutra. Sutra means the thread. They have given the thread. Now you have to pull it, and you have to see what is there. So that is called the thread. Almost all our philosophers, they were misers in giving explanation. So as little that they could say, they used to say. So the explanation afterwards, many people came forward and then explained, bhashyas they call it, but they used to give the sutras. So here he used to give the Vaisheshika Sutra of Kannada. This is having the 10 chapters of the Adhyaya. Adhyaya, that is the 10 chapters. Each Adhyaya, each chapter is containing again the 2 sections, which is called Anika. And again, total the sutras are 374. In 374, he has given a complete philosophy, spatial philosophy. And what is the goal of this philosophy? What is the goal of the Kannada? What is the ultimate thing that he reached over there? Liberation, mukti. How? Through knowledge. And what is that knowledge? Knowledge about this universe. You have to understand how this universe came. That is the speciality. All philosophies, they also say mukti, liberation, brahmajnana, ishwar lava, all these things. Of course, they never talk about going to heaven. That is much lesser. Going to heaven means very, very less, very below conception. A place where all these good things are there, we will go and enjoy. That is nothing. You have to go beyond that. So that is the reason it says like this. Like other philosophy, he is also telling liberation is the goal, and to achieve that goal you have to understand what this whole universe, and that is called knowledge. As we always know, those who are regularly attending this philosophical class, we always say, what is the philosophy? Philosophy means answering 3 questions and nothing else. Philosopher is answering only 3 questions. What is that? 1, who is the creator? 2nd, what is this creation? 3rd, what is the relation between the creator and the creation? So these are the 3 answers you have to give. You are thinking, very good. You have every right to think in your new process, new way. Yesterday, In our evening session, one gentleman he was telling, so can we not explain the Brahma Shatya Jagan Mithya, this particular dictum of the Shankaracharya, in a different way? And of course you can, but only explanation won't do. You have to prove that whatever way you are explaining this, that will give three answers. Who is the creator? What is this creation? What is the relation between the creator and the creation? Many of you, those who have read the biography of Sri Ramakrishna, you know, at the end of his life, almost the fag end of his life, he once said, you need not to do much, you need not to perform much austerity, you need not to practice. Only three things. If you do, that will. What is that? Who am I? I, the Sri Ramakrishna, who is the God. Who am I and who are you? And what is the relation between you and me? Look at it. The same thing Sri Ramakrishna is telling. What is the relation between you and me? You, the creation, and me, the creator. What is the relation? This is very important. Otherwise, it is impossible to explain. Here it says, now when you go to somebody's house, the one person comes and says, please come in. Usually, a respected person will never go unless he knows who is this man, whether he is having the authority, capacity to invite me into that house or not. Just someone, maybe the neighbor, he was standing there. He says, oh, you have come, come. And he will just take me in, and then the owner of the house will make us out, both of us. Now that is very, very insulting. So you have to understand who is this person. Similarly, when we are going to get the liberation, the mukti from the circle of birth and death, again and again that we are coming and going like that, from that we are going out. But who actually is the creator and why we are created? Here it says, that is, we have to understand what is this universe. This world of experience, Vaisheshika answer, padarthas. Now what is this universe? Their answer is nothing but the padartha. Shankara, in a Vedanta, that we will explain, we will discuss afterwards. And the Vedanta means again 3 schools, actually it's 6 schools. There are so many thinkers and always, and that is the speciality. Everyone is free to think and explain. But we take only the basic three in Vedanta, Dvaita, Vishishta Dvaita and Advaita. So they will also explain. And here the Vaisheshika said, Pada Artha, Padartha. What is expressed by a word? That is Padartha. Something is there which you cannot express by word. Impossible. Can you express how you love someone? Maybe your mother, your father, your very near and dear one. Can you explain with words? The poets, they will be writing like a dewdrop, and with that when the flower is coming up, like that I love you. There is some way you are just trying to give something. That is not the explanation. You cannot express. There are many things you can never explain with the word. So those which you can explain with word is called padartha. So that is the basic thing. Friends, remember, we are studying philosophy, and majority of the philosophy classes are thinly attended. The professor only speaks and nobody is there. They say, we will read and then we will sit for the examination. Very difficult. Padartha. What is that padartha? Which you can explain. Remember this one. This padartha, again having 2 different things. What? One is, here the terminology that they have used, bhava. Bhava means being, and abhava, non-being. All the padarthas are there. Again, all the padarthas, that means the object of knowledge or the material, you can say, is having bhava and abhava in Sanskrit. Bhava means being, that is existing. Abhava, it is not existing, but it is there. It is not existing, but still it is there. So, abhava and the bhava. Now again, this thing they have categorized the Kannada 7. Kannada said only 6. Then the modern philosophers, supporters of Kannada, they have added one more, that is called abhava, say 7. 7 categories of reality. First is drabya. Drabya is the substance of guna and karma. Now, majority of the Indians, the moment we go, the drabya means something which is there. We know what is drabya. Drabya means an object. But here drabya means something which is having the quality and the action together, that is drabya. And this drabya external world, according to Vaisheshika, consists of 9 ultimate substances of the drabya. 9 drabyas, 9 ultimate substances with this external world has come. So we have to understand what is this external world, and that is why the Advaita Vedanta is very easy. What is that? Maya. There's nothing is there. Whether you understand or not, believe it or not, only if you say Maya, there is nothing is there. But here it says, no, it is there. And it is having 9 categories. What are those 9 categories? And they will be giving you all qualities of the action inherent in and belong to the substances. Vaisheshika philosophy is non-materialistic. It includes both material and spiritual substances. Why they said non-materialistic? Only materialistic philosophy is one. What is that? Yes. Who said that? Oh, good. The regular students, that's why. The Charvaka philosophy is a very peculiar philosophy. They said only that I can feel, I can see, I can touch, I can smell, I can taste. That exists, and I don't bother for anything else. And Charvaka inspiring, and that is really, that's why he became so popular. You need not to bother about God or the next life. After the death, where I am going to go, I do not know. So, if necessary, take loan, enjoy your life. After death, who is going to catch you? You need not to pay back. So, that was the philosophy, a terrible philosophy of course, but the human society would have broken down. But this is the philosophy, they say, not like that. It is called, includes the both material and spiritual substances. There are 9 kinds of guna and the drabya. Now, what are the 9 kinds? Almost all of us, we know those. First is earth. Earth is the first. And second, water, light, air, then ether, then time, kala, then space, dik, and the soul and mind. All these 9 things are there. So, when they are observing this world, in Hinduism, yesterday that I was giving a talk in the Hindu Mandir of Minnesota, and that Hinduism before and after Vivekananda, that was the topic. How the Hinduism came, who is the founder? The 2 questions Hindu cannot answer. When the Hinduism started, nobody knows. Who is the founder of Hinduism? Nobody knows. These are the 2 questions Hindus cannot answer. Why? Because all this type of way, only answering, questioning, doubting, searching, researching, and then coming to the truth. They are researching, and they are looking at this world, and they say, no, just you cannot say world. It has so different type of qualities. What is that? First is the earth, Prithvi, the earth, and then the water, Jala, then the light, air, Akasha, Akasha means the ether, then the Kala, the time, then Dik, the space, and Atman, the soul, and Manas, Anu. What is the Mana? That is the minutest part. That's called Mana. And that is called atomic. That is called Kana. So Kannada. Then again the soul, they are dividing two. One is the Jivatma, many, like all Jivatma. Right from the ant up to the elephant, dinosaurs, all comes under that, all Jivatma. Another is Paramatma. Paramatma, the supreme soul, that is also known as Ishvara, also known as Maheshwara, and that is the God. They believe in the existence of God. So here, the first thing is Drabya. Drabya means substance. Substance are 9. And in the 9, the soul. The souls are again 2. 2 means one is the Jiva, another is Ishvara. Second comes Guna, that's the quality. Always depending on the Drabya. It's not, it cannot live alone. So the Drabya and the Guna together. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he is telling, Nam Guna Kirtan. When you are trying to meditate on God or repeating the name of God, what you should do? Nama. Nama means the name of God. What is initiation? Nothing but accepting the name of God. A particular God that you liked, that your guru is giving that name, that's all. We have read, we have heard, we knew that name. One boy, after taking the initiation from Belur Math, and he was so excited. Please allow, somehow you do that and like that. And then I requested the secretary of the President, Swamiji, somehow, as a young boy, okay, he was in that list. He went, took initiation, came back. First time he went and asked the President Swamiji. He was getting ready to come into that shrine. Then he asked, have you seen God? Then immediately rang the bell and asked the secretary, ask him to come next time. What he will understand, what is God? If I say yes, is no meaning to him. If I say no, and no meaning to him. That's why he said, okay, he has doubt, ask him to come afterwards. Second time he took and came, I knew that name of the God that he has told me. Like that. So this is the name of God we know, but Guna Kirtana, that comes from the mouth of the Guru, that is very special. Now what is that Guna? Here the Vaisheshika says Guna, qualities. The Drabya, substance, then its Guna, the qualities. 24 types of Guna. Now I am not going to tell all the whole list. Only one or two. What is Guna? Just for the example. Now exactly a minute before I was telling one Drabya, earth. What is the quality of the earth? Who can say? What is the quality of the earth? No. Have you noticed this? The Arati, when the Hindu temple they will be doing the Arati, they show the flower, right? That is a symbol of the earth. And that is the smell, the beautiful fragrance of the flower that will be showing to God. So that is the Guna, quality of the earth is that. When some people, the other day one gentleman came out of his own from our neighborhood. He told all the grasses are grown up. Can I just cut this grass? And oh, you are welcome. When he was cutting, a smell was coming, a very wonderful smell of the cutting grass, smell of the earth. So that is called the Guna, just to understand Drabya, material, and the Guna, quality. What is that Guna? That's called earth smell, the quality of the fire, color, and the quality of the water, taste, quality of the air, touch, and quality of the ether, akasha, that is sound. So that is where, can you imagine in those days a person sitting alone and going on finding out all this type of truths and noting it down, and even today we cannot defute it. No, it is not this, it is not that, you have told nothing. So perfect they were. That means their mind was so focused, they immediately understood these. So one is the guna, and second is drabya, guna, third comes the karma, the action. And this karma is the movement, dynamic and changing feature of the substances. Changing features of the substance. Every time, everything is changing. As the doctors, they will tell you, every time our skin is changing. So the very costly perfume that we have applied on our skin, it is gone. Because the skin is constantly changing and everything is changing, the substance that is constantly going on changing. How he noticed it? That's really wonderful. And fourth is the samannaya. Some of the qualities are universal. All these materials is there, but some of the qualities of the materials are universal. All individual horses, example, all individual horses are different from one another. But the hoarseness, ashwatha, that is hoarseness, that is common in all the horses. And that is the reason they are different from cows, buffaloes, tigers, and all other animals. That hoarseness, we know what is that hoarseness. They can run, they can do like this, they can behave like that. If you, when I was a very young boy, I used to see the Western movies, cowboys, they're going and jumping on the horse. In our place, there was no horse. I found a cow. I tried over there and got still now I feel the back pain. So the horse and the cow are the two different things. Though they have four legs are there, but completely different. So after reading these, I understood, oh, the horseness and cowness. This is the difference I couldn't understand that time. So the pain. So this is the thing, samanya, universal qualities. In the drabya, samanya, universal qualities are there. Again, we find vishesha at the different, just opposite to samanya. That particular, that is also there. Like atom of self, mind, space, time are non-material substances. You cannot divide them, and hence they are vishesha. Other things you can divide, and here they say you cannot divide. So that is the reason they are vishesha, very, very special. And here another sixth quality they say, samam bhava, that is inherence, the eternal, inseparable, internal relation. Now I am not explaining this, that is because these are the objects that he has found out. And what is the speciality of the object? These are the qualities in that. And in that quality, he has categorized 7. And one type of quality is you cannot separate, you cannot break, and you cannot separate the internal relation. It will be there like red color. You cannot separate the red out of that red color. If you can separate the red from the red color, it is not red color. So obviously, the one gentleman, he went to purchase a puppy, a dog, and he found a beautiful dog, and white and black, dots are there in the whole body. He was so happy that this is a very special dog I like to purchase. And he was like me, a little foolish. He went and expressed, oh, this is a special type of dog I like to purchase. Immediately, the person, he was very intelligent, smart. He said, yes, sir, this is very special. And that's why the cost is very high, almost the 3 times of the cost. He sold that and told, you must wrap it and take. You should not hold it directly. And see that no water should touch the body. The man told, very special doggy. So he was carrying, wrapping, and then he brought back, and then wanted to give a shower to the doggy, the washing. When he washed, it was completely different color. And the street dog only. Why? They painted it white and then they gave that color. So the color and that dog are completely separate. What the poor dog can say, because someone did on him. He sold and got some money. This man went and never found that fellow. He has gone. So the separation is possible if it is not real. But when the something is real, you can never make it separate. That is the thing he is mentioning from here. That is samambhya. Sama, S-A-M-A-B-A-Y-A. Samambhya. Samambhya means eternal, inseparable, internal relation. Then comes the abhava. There is a object is there, and we feel the abhava. Abhava means non-existence. And what is non-existence? Again, they are categorizing 4 different non-existences. So what is the first one? Prag abhava. Prag means prior non-existence. The earth is there and there is no picture. I wanted the earth, that picture should be there, and something from that out of earth. I went, I saw they having that earth, but they have not made that picture. I felt the abhava, the non-existence. Oh, I came, it will be so difficult now again to come. So everything is there, but that particular object is not there. I feel the pain. What is the pain? Not non-existence. So prag abhava. It was supposed to be there because they will make it out of the earth. But this moment, earth is there, but that particular material is not there, or the object is not there. For that I feel pain. So this is an abhava. Abhava means non-existence, so the mental attitude, that is called prag abhava. So when an object is not there, it has not created, I am feeling for it, prag abhava. Vedanta also says like that. And in the Vedanta, that prag abhava, sometimes some ladies, they love children, but for somehow they are not becoming the mother. So the abhava, constantly they come and cry and pray to God and to go to doctors and so many things they're trying to do. Abhava, what? Son. But you don't have son, and that is the abhava. You don't have children, then why you are crying? And I want children. That abhava, that is, it is not existing, so I am feeling, that is also abhava. And that they noted what type of material, it is not belonging. But the reaction on the mind is there. So prag abhava, very important. Now, the God is not there, just before me, now, this moment. Do I feel prang? Do I feel in that way? Do I feel prag abhava? I came over here and there is no God, I am not feeling? No, don't feel. Why? Because we don't have that love. But those who are habituated to see Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna in this altar, if they come someday and find there is no picture over here, immediately, oh, where it has gone? It was there, now it is not, another type of abhava. Prag, it is not there at all, but still I am feeling pain. And then comes pradhangsha abhava, pradhangsha, posterior and non-existence. It was there, now it is not there. So I always feel, sometimes some people, they love to decorate their houses, rooms with different type of things. They kept over there for a long time and it broke, it is not there. Moment they entered into the house, they feel pain. Oh, it was there, now it is not. Someone has died in the family, he is not there. When we enter, immediately we feel, oh, he used to sit on that chair, now he is no more. That abhava, it was there, now it is not there. So this is the abhava, or you always feel. Then anyata abhava, mutual non-existence. What is this mutual non-existence? Not found because something else is there. Something is there, but what I wanted to see, it is not there. Sometimes it happened. Long back, I had a friend into that locality, into that house, then there was no connection, so they have shifted, somebody else is there, house is there, people are there, but they are not known to me. So when I go, what is the feeling? People are there. When you give the bell, door is open, you talk to that person, but not satisfied because they are not your friend, you are unknown. Look at it, how they have analyzed the mind. Every step, something which is not there, but still having pain because I have a dream of it, but not getting as a material, so the pain. It was there, now it has broken, now it has gone, now it is lost, so the pain. It is not there. It is there, but not the thing that I wanted to see. Again, pain. So these three types of different abhava, and then attanta abhava, the completely absolute non-existence. Atyanta abhava, absolute non-existence. Unless and until you have realized truly the atyanta abhava, absolute non-existence will be there. You will completely make the mistake, like there is no color in the air. When the air is flowing, blowing, if you try to see the color, you cannot. But if you mix something, then the air is becoming colorful. Because the strong wind is blowing and you throw the red color, it becomes red, it becomes white, it becomes different color. But actually the pure air is having no color, but I want to see the color, you won't be able to see. You go over there and then I think in particular time, the whole Chicago River, they are coloring in it, beautiful, so many people, they go to see that. And then I take the picture and I send it to somebody and he is so eager to see that color, he comes all the way to Chicago, he goes, that time the whole period is over. That color is not there. Then if you say, hey, what is there? The river is supposed to be this color? No, originally it is not, it was mixed. So the abhava, when I am feeling that there was something, I am expecting to get something, it is not there, how it is possible? Like the color in the air, it is not possible. If you like to see the two horns in a hair, it is not possible, you will never. So that is the reason the Vedanta gives this type of example, which is impossible. Don't try to get that. Don't try to have that. Unnecessary, your all energy will be wasted for that. Now friends, we have come to almost conclusion that they are telling liberation is possible if you understand truly what is this existence world. This Kannada is telling. And what is this? Nothing but the padartha, substances. What are those padarthas? Then these padarthas. And the padartha means they are having two, guna and karma, the quality and the action. Both are there. Both are liquid. One is petrol, another water. And you are thirsty. And there is two glasses, one full of petrol, another full of water. Which one you will pick? For your thirst, water. Why? Both are liquid, because the guna. So now you have to appreciate this person 200 years before Christ. He understood all these things and he noted so meticulously, and coming to the conclusion that this is the quality. So the dravya, water is there, liquid is there, but because of the guna, they are acting differently. For the car, that will help. But for the human being, water only will help. So that is the reason the guna is so important in a person. Now some people are there, but they're all children. You want to do some work, but when you come out, you see all the children, they are there. Oh, there are so many, but I cannot get any help from this. People are there. Human beings are there, but because they are not having that quality and the action is not possible. So we have to understand the world in this way, every situation in this way. Then we have to come to the conclusion, pratyaksha and anumana. Some of the things are there which you cannot directly perceive. You may remember that when we are studying the Nyaya, we said there are four, pratyaksha, anumana, upamana, like that, four things that they were accepting. So this world, pratyaksha, directly, when I keep my hands over this, I know this is a table. This is made of wood. When I touch this one, I know this material. I know the action, pratyaksha. But someone says, very highly advanced, so Swami, go over there and speak, everybody will listen. But where is the microphone? Don't bother, it is already there. So somewhere they have kept it in such a way, you need not to find that, but the action is going on. So similarly, pratyaksha means I can see, I can touch, I can feel, and I can say it is there. Anumana, as I am now talking with this microphone and it is going out and reaching to all the people, every corner, similarly I cannot see it, I cannot feel, I cannot touch, but the same action. Then what you will say? Microphone is there, hidden, somewhere hidden. Because you know that unless the microphone is there, this type of action, work is not possible. So pratyaksha and anumana. In the olden times, there was no such things. The poor rishis, only one thing they used to have experience, that is fire and the smoke. So that's why in all our scriptures, in all the philosophy, pratyaksha and anumana, the example will be always fire and the smoke. The moment there is a smoke, that means there is fire. So that is the decision they always take. Or smoke means fire, and fire means human being. No animal will lit the fire. It's only human being. So when you see the over there inside the jungle, the fire and the smoke, some human being must be there. So you can go. How you took that decision? Inference. Now some people, they are hunters, going to hunt the tiger inside the jungle. They couldn't see the tiger, they couldn't smell the tiger, but they saw all the birds are flying out, and the monkeys are excited. Immediately those are experienced in that jungle life, immediately they will understand Tiger is there, nearby, and very close. And they will observe from which side the birds are flying, or the monkeys are running, coming from which direction. That means from this direction the tiger is approaching. How they could know that? Inference. So pratyaksha and anumana. Anumana, inference, is also pramana. I am going to give you this example that that is very common to us nowadays. Then obviously I have to prove. How to prove? So when I go back and the people, they ask, where from you are coming? I am from America. Is it America? Only last year we saw you roaming over here. When you went, when you are coming back, then I have to prove. How I can prove him? By my visa. When the stamp is there, you see, I went out, I came in, all the stamps is there. Proof, you have to give the proof. When you are telling something, unless you prove it, the people won't accept. Similarly, when you say God is there, how can you prove it? Then immediately they say, these are the things that is not God. Why? Now, this is the conclusion. God is there, but all these things that we see, this is not God, made of God. God has created this universe. That's true. Vaisheshika, they say. God has created this universe. And God has created all these padarthas, all these substances. But if you go and see, all these qualities are there in the substances. They are all different. But who is God? Beyond all this. That is there immediately. Vaisheshika accept the existence of God. They call it Ishvara and sometimes Maheshwara. So this is the supreme intelligent being. What is God? Supreme intelligent being. And how he is creating? Just a thought. The creation thought. That is the first creation. The thought is the first creation. Now, if you look at our thing, our life, whatever we are doing, do we simply go and do that? No, we think. We are sending out all the flyers that there will be a program like this and all that. Why we are sending? So that you can take the decision. Oh, these are the days I must mark. I am not going to be engaged in other thing. These are all interesting things that I must go and attain. So first you are thinking. Secondly, you are not having the car. Then what we will do? Immediately you are inquiring whether nearby anyone is going or not. Oh, are you going? Can I also go with you? Like that. This way, first is thought, then is the action, and then finally result. So you get a good person, they give you the ride, you come over here, you enjoy everything. The first thought, then action, then result. These three things. Similarly here also, God is thinking, just thought. Chiyate Brahma. Chiyate, the word they have used. Chiyate means thought. The moment who is thinking, Vedantavadin will say Brahman, the devoted people will say God, and like this only, the yogi, they will say Atma, Paramatma, this only, all the different names, but the same thing. God wanted to create, he created. So this is what they say, this is that starting point of creation. And what is that? Is the will of God. The starting point of creation is the will of God. The very first product of his will to create is the world soul, that is Brahma. Those yesterday that when we were speaking, that was the Vishnu, Bhagavan was there. The devotees, they always think that Vishnu has created. How he has created? He thought, I am all alone. sleeping over here. So let me create. Immediately, the moment he thought, from the navel, one lotus came out, and on the lotus, one god manifested. The god is having 4 faces. All this, the mythological stories, we will be studying mythology afterwards. The mythological stories, on that, there's the god with 4 heads, and his color is red. All symbolic. Why 4 head? Rik, Sham, Yaju, Atharva, Jnana, knowledge. The different 4 types of knowledge. So Hindus, they believe the total knowledge in that 4 books, Rik, Sham, Yaju and Atharva. And when one is creating, acting, he is red color, because Raja, the Rajaguna, that's why he is creating. And the creation began. But from the same Vishnu, other 2 persons were born, and they were Madhu and Kaitava. This Madhu Kaitava was so bad, they immediately after birth, they looked at the Brahma sitting over there. Immediately they said, hey, why he should sit over there? We are standing below and he is sitting above. Let us go and kill him. Immediately they decided to fight and kill, and all the bad ideas came. So he is taking all the fun, and we are standing over here in the water, because Vishnu was floating on the water. They were standing water. No, we should go and kill him. So action began, good and bad. So this way, the one young boy came, hardly, I think class 1 or something like that, the 1 grade. He observed that we are always sitting in a best chair, and the devotees are serving us the food, and then we are going and talking in the microphone, all people are listening. Then he said, the Swamis are taking all the fun. Why I am not allowed to go and speak in the microphone? I told, after 20 years, you first grow, then learn, then after 20 years you come, microphone will be for you. So that is the same way these 2 fellow, immediately after the birth, they started vying to that Brahma and wanted. So good and bad, both are the creation of God. The Semitic religion, they, to some extent, they are confused, thinking God is good. How can God create the devil? But everything, the God is the only one existence. So everything is coming, good and bad, both are God's creation. Choice is yours. Whether you like to bad, you will suffer. You like to choose the good, you will enjoy. Choice is yours. Why? The human being has been given that opportunity because God has given you an excellent gift, that is the thinking capacity. The thinking capacity, these people, they have developed the philosophy just by using their brain, just by looking and observing everything. So this is the conclusion we come, that God has created, according to the Vaisheshika, everything. And the first creation is the Brahma. And this Brahma, this God, is having 6 blessed qualities. This is the word to be noticed, to be marked. God is what? The moment we talk about God, everybody talks about God, even the children swear in the name of God. What is that God actually? The 6 qualities and nothing else. One of the priests, he said to some of the devotees, you cannot bring the picture of Sri Ramakrishna. He is only a human being. In the temple, you cannot place the picture of a human being. There should be only God's image or picture. Then I told, please ask him, what is God? Is having only 4 hands or 10 hands or a elephant head or these or that? That's just because something peculiar, so he will be called God? Or what is God actually? We go and we bow down just because we grew up in that. We never ask questions. Why the Hanumana is red and why he is having the tail and we are considering him as a God, and why? God is not that. God is the qualities. So here he says God is having 6 wonderful qualities, and first is the jnana, knowledge. Knowledge of both. Knowledge of this world and knowledge of afterworld also. So that is the knowledge. At the same time, the God is having vairagya. What is the vairagya? He is not at all attached with these worldly things. That is called vairagya. If anyone is having any attachment that may be only name and fame, then he is not a holy man. Then he cannot be God. Forget about God, he is not a holy person even. If something, a little thing is there in the mind, the desire, these are the taste. How can you understand who is a holy person? Then yesterday the last talk was that sadhu sangha, how to understand who is a holy person. This is the holy person, that no desire at all, but only love, love and love. Love for each and everyone. Love and compassion, without any discrimination. That is a holy person. And think of that, millions and millions of more that quality is there, and that is God. The 6 qualities, but the magnitude of the quality unthinkable, and that's why it is called God. That is the God is having jnana, vairagya and aishwarya. Vaisheshika darshana is a realistic philosophy. They say creation is not by chance. No, not by chance. Creation is the complete thoughtful idea of God. And in that creation, again and again, the jivas are coming, taking birth. Why? Because of the karma. So the karma phala, whatever good you have done, for that, whatever bad you have done, for that. You have to. I went to Patna, one function, and then one minister came. And you know the Patna ministers that time, now it has become a little sober. Terrible. And this man is coming, and with him, police was there, bodyguards, but his own people were there, so hefty and having some guns and all, open. They all came and they were sitting. Then when I went for the talk, and then I was telling, like this only, always we say, the human being, why they are suffering? Because of the karma phala. If you do bad karma, then you'll suffer. Suppose today you are strong, not that I was mentioning about them, but the words came like that. Suppose you are strong, you have the support, you go and torture other people, maybe you are killing them. Like that if you are doing, now today it is all right. Even the law won't be able to do anything. But the Jagannath is sitting over there, the Lord of the universe, 2 big eyes, no eyelid, constantly watching. You will never be able to deceive that God, and next life you may be living again like a dog or some rats, like that. Those people were very much afraid. When I came down, he said, Swamiji, is it true? Ye kya satya hai? And in Hindi they were asking, ये क्या सत्य है? हाँ जी, हाँ बेटा, ये सत्य है. ऐसे ही तो ऋषियों ने कहा. अरे भाई, तो छोड़ना पड़ेगा. Then I have to leave all these bad things that I am doing. So that is the idea. It's not to make people afraid and like that. Nothing like that. This is the truth. Now a child doesn't know that the fire will burn. If he goes and put the finger in the fire, it will burn. So karma, the action and its reaction, oh, it is a baby, it doesn't know, so I am not going to burn, that won't do. Action and that the result and the phala, it will go on. So this is the way it says, be careful. And you know that wonderful way the Lord Buddha, he said, if you want to know your past, look at your present. And if you want to know your future, look at your present. And Swami Vivekananda in a different way said, you are the maker of your own destiny. So this Vaisheshika also said, by harmonizing the atomic theory with a moral and spiritual outlook on life and accepting God as the creator and moral governor of the world, the Vaisheshika system moved nearer towards the Vedanta system. So we will be discussing about again some other philosophy. The Samkhya and Vedanta, they go hand in hand. So we will be discussing in 2 days. Samkhya is a huge, and the Vedanta also. We may take 2-3 classes to complete that. So that way we will conclude. Thank you very much. So let us say 3 times Shanti. You repeat after me. Om Shanti. 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 Harihi Om. So why 3 Shanti? Who can say? Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. What is that? Huh?
Like for 3 words, like Paraman, that upper world and east world.
No. Some people they think in that way, but it has a complete the other explanation is there. Adhyatmik. 80% marks. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik. I always teach like that. All the problems are coming from the nature. Suddenly there is a thunder and these and that. And in the morning today I was afraid. They were discussing if there is thunder, the plane may cancel. Oh my God, then what will happen? So Shanti. Anyway, it was everything was peaceful, everything came out. So that is from the nature the problem comes. So Shanti. Second is from the beings all around us. So Shanti. And third, myself. Suddenly something happened to my body and I feel sick. So that is called Shanti. 3. Shanti, Shanti. And always I say, put the finger like this. Shanti, the nature, then Shanti, because of the all around people and the beings, and then Shanti, like this. Thank you very much.